motherfucking middle finger up in this bitch. ATL, St. Louis, Alabama, Chicago, the Carolinas, DC, Bay Area, Miami, New York, Vegas, Texas. Y'all niggas can't fuck with my niggas, ho. 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 Motherfuck that nigga, motherfuck that bitch. 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 Y'all niggas more flexing that, flying that bitch.
Yeah, no, man. You already know exactly what time it is. We are back here to serve some more Game on the Ground from Hunger Hounds. So just got out the pound and are ready for the next round. So with that being said, you better be quiet down there. Do you hear me? My bad, y'all. My dog over here acting a fool. But with that being said, man, we're going to jump into this, man. This is Jake Paul and Mike Perry apparently got heated, traded some heated remarks or whatever the case may be. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know what was said, what wasn't said. This was by MMA Hours. So with that being said, man, yeah, make sure y'all grab your snacks, y'all drinks, y'all weed, whatever the fuck the case may be. And I got my fucking snacks right here, man. I got my dip right here. Got my fucking chips right here. And I got my fucking drink right here. So you already know what it is, man. That being said, let me go ahead and bring this up on here right like so. Boom. Bam. Just like that. All right, let me go ahead and make sure the audio is good. Okay, audio is good. With that being said, I skipped to the part to where they started talking. I skipped the intro and all that shit because we don't need to see that part. Let's get it.
They are.
Hello,
gentlemen.
What's up?
How are you?
Let's go.
Mike, good to see you.
Private School Perry. Oh.
Yeah, you know, I've had a plan this whole time, and I know Mike Tyson says everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face, but I like getting punched in my face, so my plan is coming together quite nicely.
That's because you're a fucking idiot. What makes me good at fighting is I don't like getting punched in the face, and I practice not to. That's what I'm going to teach you in the sport of boxing, you little bitch. This is not bare knuckle, not a bunch of just old MMA fighters. MMA fighters just running around punching each other bare knuckle like some fucking hooligans. I'll show you a real sport.
That's just me. I'm the only one. The rest are scared to come do it. And it's funny that you call this fight Fear No Man because you will be terrified on July 20th.
Bro.
Okay. I got to say right off the bat, I didn't expect it to fucking start off that quick. That boy Jake Paul ain't pulling no punches with this shit. He's trying hard to piss him off. That is wild.
What's there to be scared of? You're just a Mike appetizer. You're like before the main course comes out.
You got everything to lose.
You're like
I'm looking to ruin your plans.
A little Mike mozzarella stick just get you right before the main course. Mike Tyson, November 15th. But July 20th, I'm gonna show you who your dad is. That's for sure.
All right.
Yeah, it's funny that you've been saying that too, because you're the green one. You're very new to this game, and I'm going to show you how much you don't know. I'm going to teach you a lesson on July 20th. It's a fact, bro. I've been in this game a long time, and you came up and took the easy route. But I appreciate the opportunity that you have. You're 9-1 in boxing, and the only real fight you have was Tommy Fury. I'm going to do what he did to you, but much better.
Damn.
Can you even teach lessons? Like, I don't even know if you know how to read.
Oh, so you didn't learn a lot after our first sparring match. You didn't? Because I'm pretty sure you learned a lot in those last 4 rounds.
You know what happened.
It was
you know what happened.
You popped me in the first 2 rounds, but I wanted to feel it. I like to get punched in my face, Jake.
Okay, Mike. You know what happened, brother.
Okay, so
I don't need to sit here and talk about it.
And I want to ask you guys specifically about that, but Jake, let me ask you just off the jump here. Why take this fight? You have a massive, massive opportunity November 15th. You thought you were going to fight July 20th against Tyson. Why take this fight? It's only 5 months away. And when you do say, okay, I want to take a fight, you're taking it against a freaking dog in Mike Perry. You could have fought any sort of guy out there, but against maybe the most dangerous guy you fought so far. What's the line of thinking behind this decision?
Man, I'm on a tear. Like, I'm not slowing down for anybody. If people want to delay fights, I got to get my experience in the ring. I love fighting. I love going under the bright lights, and I love putting on shows for the fans. And I will become world champion. But to do that, I need experience. And Mike Tyson is an absolute killer. So I do want to face another absolute killer. Don't get it wrong. I think Mike Perry's funny. It's entertaining and stuff, but he is a savage. And I do respect him as a fighter, and I know how good he is and how tough he is. And I want to challenge myself in preparations for the Mike Tyson. I was scared of going up against Mike Tyson. I was unsure, but this can be almost a stepping stone in the right direction and give me more time in preparation. And hopefully Mike Perry can last and give me some good 8 rounds. But we'll see what happens. I don't think he has what it takes to last that long. But that's why I took this fight. I need the experience. I need tough guys, and I love putting on shows for the fans.
Honestly, you got to respect that that response right there. He is looking for a reason to prepare him. He's looking for something to prepare him for the Mike Tyson fight. So he's going and fighting another dog of a fighter. That was probably the best response that he could have given to that question out of any other response that he could have given. You got to respect him for that shit, bro. Even if you don't like him, bro, he is doing everything he can to prepare for that Mike Tyson fight. And you got to respect it. Like, literally, that's all there is to it. If you hate on him, then you're just a down bad Keisha with no fucking life. That's a fact.
Mike, are you surprised he picked you?
No, I've planned this, bro, since the day we sparred. I sparred him for free. I told him he could get that work, and you know, I saw that camera sitting right there when I told him, "Oh, you kicked my ass, man." That was a father-son moment. I was teaching you a lesson, little green boy, and this will be like my 31st professional fight. So, you know, he's had 9 or 10 professional fights, but not against all professional fighters. I've been fighting high-level professional fighters, top 15 in the UFC for the past, you know, so many years. And then I've beaten up world champions. The past 3 years, I've been on a tear myself, doing it in a way that people are afraid to come and do it and bare knuckle. And, you know, if you think that the gloves are going to change it, I train all day with the gloves, 16-ounce, 18-ounce boxing gloves. And when I put on these 10-ounce boxing gloves, I built myself up to 200 pounds, which is what the weight class is at cruiserweight. And when I punch much harder with a 10-ounce boxing glove on than I do bare knuckle, I mean, I'm gonna hurt Jake.
Jake, can I ask you, when was the sparring session, and what is your recollection of this much talked about session?
Yeah, look, I mean, it was probably 3 years ago now, and I was still just learning boxing, probably in my 2nd year of boxing, and worked him all 5 rounds when I was just a jit. And now it's going to be even crazier. July 20th, tickets are on sale. And that's why I know I'm going to be able to knock him out, because I'm just a completely different fighter. And I already beat his ass in sparring and made him my son. And he's even admitting to that. And he's saying he has the plan, but we don't believe it. We just don't believe it. And July 20th, I'm gonna show the world the sparring session live.
Is that what happened, Mike?
Well, first of all, it seems I hit him hard enough, because I know he was ducking and running that the whole 6 rounds. So it seemed when I made him duck into my uppercut, he must have forgot that last round, because he had an 8-round fight coming up. And they told me after the 5th going into the 6th, "Hey, Mike, this will be the last round." Rounds 1 and 2, he hit me with a good sniper right hand. And I smiled in his face and kept putting the pressure on him. And the next 4 rounds was me smothering him and punching him in his face and making him duck into my uppercuts. So he must have forgot that 6th round. And I was even like, dang, why, you know, you got an 8-round fight. Why ain't we sparring 8 rounds? You know, so he quit on the sparring early because he knew where it was headed. And rounds 7 and 8, that's where I'm looking to put him on the plate, put his head on the skillet.
Jake, can I ask you? You said that you were afraid to fight Mike Tyson, given who he is. Are you afraid to fight Mike Perry?
No, look, I mean, there's always a bit of fear with every single fight, and it's about harnessing that into your advantage and using it to motivate you and train harder every single day. I know that Mike Perry ends people. He knocked Luke Rockhold's teeth out. I mean, I have to take this guy seriously. And yeah, you know, every fighter would be lying to say that they're not slightly afraid to go into the ring, regardless of the opponent. Fighting in front of a crowd like that brings a certain energy, but you just have to harness it. And I can do that and get the W, baby. July 20th, I'm getting the W available at Walmart. And you guys can get tickets on sale. DAZN pay-per-view, Tampa, pull up, get your tickets. We already sold a bunch this morning, so hurry up, get good seats, and I want to see y'all there. And I'm going to get another knockout of the year like I did the last time I was in Tampa.
Mike, go ahead. You want to say something to that?
No chance. Tampa is my town. This is my state, my city, and we got
You're
home
from
court
Michigan.
Advantage.
You're from
Hometown
Michigan.
advantage.
You're from Michigan.
Yeah, but I'm a Florida boy through and through. I got the fuck out of Michigan, and now I've been living in Florida a long time. I like the heat. I got my stuff here. I bought my homes here. My people are here, and Tampa's going to turn up and watch me beat on you with all the experience that I have. And I'm going to get that damn Mike Tyson fight. That should be me, but I don't even want to fight old Mike, bro. I know he's still a killer, and it's you know, I ain't trying to take nothing away from Mike. If that's his opportunity, that's his opportunity. But like the problem is, you got to get through me July 20th and then make it to that November 15th date. And I'm trying to take that away from you.
No problem,
I'm really
bro.
good at this, and you can downgrade me any way you want. I've had really tough fights, 15 UFC fights. What's that?
You're an appetizer, brother. You're an appetizer. You're a Mike appetizer. Did you move to Florida after private school? Is that when you became a Florida boy?
You know, I'm a public school. I'm a public school goon. I'm a public school goon, bro. I haven't always been. I haven't always been the most upstanding citizen. I'm trying to be better in my life, and it's crazy because I fight people for money. I fight people for money, and it's not a game to me. This shit is my whole life, and this is everything. You know, I got my family, and I fight people. I fight to protect them. I fight to provide for them. You got all your other stuff, bro, and I'm gonna send you back to Disney World or some shit.
Mike, did you go to private school?
No, bro, I didn't go to private school. I mean, they tried to call our schools private to make the kids. We had. They tried to implement uniforms, and I was in the hood in Flint and in Apopka. I didn't go to private school, bro. I wish I did. I wish my kids will go to private school, but who knows? The way the world is now.
I agree. I don't even think it's an insult, but I don't know why you brought it up towards me if you're the one that went to the private school. I don't know. Private school, Perry, like make it make sense.
Because you grew up with money. You're losing your head. Already bald. You're gonna be bald after I punch you in your head and stretch you out.
Probably, bro.
You grew up with money and you went to private school. Us kids at public school, we look at that shit differently because it's just not the same. We at school fighting teachers and shit, trying to figure life out. Everything wasn't just handed to us. I had to fucking fight for everything that I've ever gotten in this world. And I got this opportunity, and it will not slip through my fingers.
Same, brother. And guys like you make themselves feel better when they go to sleep at night by saying that other people got stuff handed to them. My mom was a nurse. My dad was a roofer. I worked for everything in my whole entire life. Blue collar background, probably similar to you, but don't try to make yourself feel better at night by saying, "Oh, this guy got handed things to him."
I poured those walls. I was doing construction since I was 13 years old.
Same. I did it since I was 8.
Your dad owns the roofing company. It's different.
His own roofing company that doesn't have any clients, and that's why he doesn't do it anymore. He doesn't make any money, and we just pay for his stuff. So You can paint a narrative however you want, brother, but
Well, I pay for everything now. I take care of everybody now. I take care of my whole family now. And I've been working for this, and I'm still a street public school fucking idiot, as you would say.
Man, this dude sounds like
So
he's
you're
getting
in
more
danger,
chill.
buddy. I'm like, oh, you gotta watch out with me. You don't know what I'm gonna do.
By the way, poor Greg Paul catching a stray here. I didn't know that that was a necessary shot, Jake, about the no clients, but I understand where you're coming from. Mike, do you think that he?
hey, life's hard, bro. Life's hard.
Mike, do you think he respects you? Do you think he respects you as a fighter? He's fought Anderson Silva and Nathan Diaz and Tyron Woodley twice, and Tommy Fury. Do you think that he considers you to be as great of a test as those guys?
Of course, the next one's always the best one, and it doesn't matter. You can respect me, you can try to disrespect me, you can be afraid of me, you ain't gotta be afraid of me. I'm gonna put these paws in your face and I'm gonna hurt you bad. That's my game plan. I'm bringing the pain July 20th. I'm bringing it with me. You can hit me as hard as you want, and I will smile in your face, and I will.
Jake responses about his parents just show he don't know the poor struggle. A nurse and a roofer. Are you kidding me? Man, for real, dude. Like, shit, my parents never had shit like that when I was a kid. And it's wild because it's like, and that's how you know people who grow up with money, they always look at other people who might have grown up with more shit than them. They look at themselves as poor compared to them. And they forget about the actual poor people looking at them as rich compared to themselves. You know, and it's crazy. They never actually realize how good they have it because they're always looking at somebody else who has more than them, thinking that they're poor compared to that person that has more. And it's just like, man, if you look around and you see everybody in poverty, literally living in poverty, you would not think that you're poor compared to anybody else. You would think that you actually have it off great. But nope. Crazy.
Bleed down your freaking throat. I'm gonna shove my nut in your mouth.
Jake, is it fair to say that you've never fought anyone quite like him, who's as tenacious as him, who's as intense as him, aggressive as him? He's going to bring something different to the table. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, but in the sport of boxing, toughness will get you killed. So all that hoopla, all that bare knuckle, idiotic shit
Yeah,
coming
that ball
forward.
trainer you got, BJ Flores, he's selling you some bullshit Girl Scout cookies, boy. All the tough this, tough that. Y'all can sell any story you want. But the real fact is, when I'm in your face July 20th and I won't get out of your face, there's nothing you can do about it. I'm in there all night long. You're going to get married to
I
my
kind of like that. Get all up in there, bro. I do. Yes, I do, bro. I want to be married. I want to be entangled with you forever.
Whoa.
I'll even hit you with a little reach around, bro.
Whoa. Okay, we got to pause, Jake. You're doing too much now. Let's put a pause on that, man. Let's dial it back a little bit. You're doing a little too much, man. You're doing a little too much. Hell no, son.
Brother, if you want that.
Yeah. I like that.
Because I'm ready to go all the way. You say your hands are bisexual. My hands are all types of sexual. Trisexual, bisexual, asexual, pansexual.
Well, that's what I meant
you
when
can
I
get
said
it any
that.
way you want. Any way you want. Let's get married, bro. Get up all in my face. And I kind of would like it if you put your nuts in my mouth. I'm not even going to lie.
Whoa. We got to pause for real right there, man. Hold up now, Jake. Come on now. We all know that you done some goofy shit before, but come on now, dog. You can't make this shit up, man. Absolutely not. No, sir. That's where you really draw the line.
He signed the papers, man. It's already written.
Let's go, bro.
What about the size factor? Mike, we mentioned the Luke Rockhold fight. That was the biggest opponent that you have faced. Typically a 185, or you fought at 170 in UFC. But this last fight,
I don't know, man. Tyson's comment was pretty wild. I ain't gonna lie. It was not even pretty wild. It was wild. I don't think that was I don't know. They're both wild as fuck. I'm just gonna say that they're both wild as fuck.
I think you weighed around 189 on fight night for this last fight. Jake's last fight, he weighed at 199. He was getting ready for a heavyweight fight. Do you think that size will be a factor come the 20th of July, Mike?
Yes, look, no, it won't be. If it is a factor, it's because I'm a little smaller, a little faster, and I'm a lot harder. Okay, I'm rock hard. I stay hard all the time. And make sure y'all buy y'all's
I respect
tickets
that.
at Ticketmaster. Tickets are on sale now at the Emily Arena in Tampa. It's on the Zone pay-per-view. Make sure y'all check it out. July 20th. I'm beating up Jake Paul so badly. And size, I'm up 200 pounds right now. I've been fighting at 185. I made sure that there is no weight discrepancies
385,
for
wow.
Jake. There is no hydration clause for Jake. I wanted him to feel as confident as he possibly could. So when I take all this out from under him, there's no excuses.
Jake, could I ask you, one of your biggest detractors, UFC President Dana White, he has said that you fight guys who are too old, past their prime. That is not Mike Perry. What do you think he would say about this fight?
Well, he's always going to discredit me and do what Dana does, make up rumors about me. He's the one that started the rumors about my fights being rigged. He's the one that started the rumors about me being on steroids. I'm his Achilles heel. I'm who is fighting and advocating for fighters and is working on a fighters union to help UFC fighters get paid more. They're the most underpaid athletes in the world. So of course he wants to limit me, limit my platform. So he would say whatever bullshit he could about this fight. But what I listen to is the court of public opinion, and everyone and their mom, Jay Glazer, Brendan Schaub, everyone talking about how this is a better fight than Tyson. Makes more sense. Mike Perry's in his prime. I can't believe Jake's doing this. Michael Bisping even saying, it's a mistake for Jake to do this. But what I like to do is prove people wrong. And so Dana will always discredit me, but we have Sean O'Malley as a part of the W team now. So Dana, I know that's pissing you off, buddy. I'm everywhere. I'm in your head. I'm in your bathroom. I'm up your butt. You can't get rid of me, baby.
And by the way,
What is up with all these gay ass comments this dude is making? Can't make this shit up. Come on, Jake. You gotta chill out, man. You trying to tell us something? You trying to tell us something that ain't nobody know yet? Come on now, Jake. You're doing a little too much, man. You're a little too happy to be making all them jokes.
you mentioned the union there. Are you still working on the union?
Yes, me and Anderson Silva. And granted, it takes so much effort, and money behind the scenes that we're investing. And it's a very, very large undertaking, and it's going to take quite some time, but we haven't stopped pushing.
Mike, do you think that Jake's interest in starting a union and interest in fighter pay, do you think it's sincere? He's been called insincere in this regard. Do you think that he really wants to help the fighters?
Well, I mean, what's good for us can also be good for him too. And as far as the union, I don't know how that works really in boxing, and I know MMA doesn't have one. I feel like boxing and promoters, they have a little bit more or a less pay discrepancy where the promoters are paying out the fighters a much higher total and percentage. And apparently that that lawsuit that they had that just got paid out for like $300 million when it would have been like $5 billion or something like that.
Damn.
But they paid off Kung Lee, who was like the leading factor in it. And I mean, that guy's been in the fight game for 40 years and been leading the way on the call for the union. So it's like they settled in court, and not sure anything's going to happen with that anytime soon. And that's what we're fighters for, though. We got to fight. That's what makes us fighters, is we continue to put ourselves in positions to grab hold of an opportunity and make the most out of it that we can. And, I've always fought hard, and that's why I've been reaping my rewards. And this is just another chance to showcase that.
Do you feel like you are representing MMA, Mike, when you go up against this guy who is undefeated against MMA fighters, who has said a lot about the UFC and the sport? Are you doing, because I see a lot of fans saying like, do this for us, do this for the community, do this for the sport. Do you feel like you are doing that when you're going up against them? And if you win, do you feel like you are doing it also on behalf of the mixed martial arts community?
A little bit, right? Because I mean, when you look at the pro record, I still have that 0-1, and this is an opportunity that I have been working for my whole life to get back after going through MMA and knocking out all these MMA fighters. It's like I've always kind of been a boxer, but I never had the route to take boxing. And I was like the best boxer that's ever been in an MMA cage because I was knocking out MMA fighters. And you know, to have this opportunity, you know, I just need to
You can do it.
you know, because I was
You got
knocking
this.
at, look, what the fans were saying also online, you know, the fans online, the people who write comments, they're like, who the heck is that guy? Or he's just an MMA fighter too. But I've been boxing, even though it's bare knuckle boxing, it's freaking dangerous type of boxing. And I've been doing it for the past few years, and I've been highly successful because I've always been this brawler who loves to punch and don't mind getting punched. And, you know, I've been beating these great MMA fighters and champions as well. And the fact that he beat Tyron and the fact that he beat Anderson, those guys are commendable. But I think Anderson was playing around and he let the time slip through his fingers. And I don't know what the heck happened to Tyron in the second fight. The first fight, you know, he did better, more defense or whatever. But I just feel I'm much different in the boxing ring when it comes to brawling and mano y mano. And, you know, I'm doing this shit for me. And if it's for MMA or UFC or, you know, I have my fan base and I'm hoping to gain some new fans and we get some real fight fans. And
that's probably long enough to be talking there. That was a lot. That was
yeah,
like, I don't know, bro. That was way too much. That was yapping. You were just yapping. just looking out for you, bro. The attention spans are short these days with these kids. You gotta fucking speed it up, buddy.
By the way, bro, talk, you can tell damage from bare knuckle. Man, for real. This dude be talking like he's been like he got a little bit of damage up there in the brain. Almost with the way he be talking, for real.
Jake, 3 rounds? Is that what you said on your video yesterday that you released? You really think you knocked this man out in 3 rounds?
Max 3 rounds. I think it could end in the first. Honestly,
really?
He has so many holes. Terrible defense. Much different fighter. Nobody's even seen me fight for a year and a half, which is bizarre to think about. Because I've just gotten 2 first-round knockouts in my past fights. I haven't even been able to get warmed up. But I have a lot of tools in the bag. And this guy has so many holes and openings in what he does. And so I'm going to expose that. And I have a different kind of power and turning my hips more. That's what my new coaches brought into the equation. Using my hip and everything is efficient. All my punches are super efficient and strong. So max 3 rounds, but I believe it could end in the first or second.
What do you think, Mike?
Too much talking there, bud. You've been fighting these cab drivers and these fucking fat pieces of shit. You think that you're going to do anything to a real fucking man like me, you lost your mind. If you punch me in my face, I will smile and hit you back multiple times.
You pretty much get wobbled in every fight, don't you, though? Like against people who can't even box.
You're crazy, bro. You want to make shit up. Listen, I know Eddie landed that left hook, and that just kind of woke me up. I like getting hit, bro. It's okay. You're going to hit me, and I'm going to fucking laugh at you. I'm not stopping. I'm going to stop you is what's going to happen.
Mike, is part of the motivation to screw up the Tyson fight, like to hurt him so bad that fight doesn't happen?
Nah, I just want to fight. I just want to have a battle. I'm excited for it. He's tricked the world into thinking he's fantastic. And I've been doing this shit a long time, and I took the hard, long road. And I'm looking to show everybody what a real fighter is.
Trick the world.
Clip that. Everyone clip that once I beat his ass. And then take this edit and now go to the clip of me knocking him the fuck out. Scene.
Bro, you ain't knocking out nothing. You soft as baby shit.
Bro, I've seen some babies take some pretty hard shits, bro. That's not even fair to say, bro.
Damn. And when you say soft, by the way, do you mean like his actual body, or do you mean like just like he doesn't have that dog in him, Mike?
No, he got a little something, like, you know, he made adjustments when we sparred last time. But I'm looking to bring him into deeper waters. They asked for only 6 rounds last time for a reason, because it was creeping up on him and I was smothering him, and the platinum pressure will be more this time than ever. And I'm a much, much better boxer than I was. I wasn't even training boxing back then. That was 3 years ago. So I know he's gotten better, and I know I've gotten way better because I took the long, hard road. I've been a pro fighter for like 15, 20 years.
Silent.
Congrats, bro. Huge. Congrats
Thanks,
on
bro.
that long,
It's
hard
been really
road.
freaking hard, bro. It's really gonna be fun. You're a big, tough guy, and the little guy is gonna.
I'm not even
smother
that
you.
tough. I'm not even that tough. I was crying last week, bro. I'm not even that tough. I cry like 2 to 3 times a week while I'm listening to Taylor Swift and Lana Del Rey,
I want to
bro.
make you cry. I want to make you cry.
Mike.
Okay, I'm down for a good cry, bro. Like, you can release some emotions and just let it flow through you. Look, it's raining right now. I could even start. It's starting to rain. I can cry in the rain right now. Actually,
No, please don't
that'd
do
be
that.
nice.
Mike, can I ask you, Conor McGregor now,
This dude is
obviously
so
a part of BKFC. Any chance he attends the fight to support you on July 20th? Any talks of that?
He needs to attend rehab.
I don't. You know, I don't know. I'm sure that there's going to be some cool people there. A lot of Florida goons showing up. A lot of my friends and family are buying tickets and heading out. And Florida's going to show me a lot of support. Jake always has a great crowd, and I'm looking forward to giving them the fight that they deserve to see. Like when I saw his brother and Dylan Dennis fight in England, I saw that crowd, and I was like, wow, man, this crowd deserves a much better fight than the co-main and main events that they got. It would have been great if I was on that fight and showed them, you know, what it's like to be a real man.
Jake, any invitation for Conor? Maybe he could be in attendance. Would you like that? Would you not like that? Representing BKFC.
Pull up, Conor.
Yeah, look, I mean, we can get him a 4th or 5th row ticket, but he's kind of lost his celebrity and star power. Like, I don't think people really care about him, but I'm sure I could comp him a 4th or 5th row.
Come on, what do you mean people don't care about him? He's still the biggest draw in the game. $20 million gate.
I would disagree, brother. I would disagree. There's new sheriffs in town. He hasn't won a fight in what, 6, 7 years. I don't even know how long it's been. He's embarrassing himself. He's ruining his legacy with all the drugs and the way he looks online. He's lost his mind. He's a maniac. And like, at one point, Conor was great. Everyone loved Conor, but man, I feel bad for the guy now. And so you could say all these things about him, but he hasn't proven it. He hasn't backed anything up. And that's the way I look at it, is from the facts and the numbers.
I wonder what Conor would have to say in response to that. That is interesting.
Can I ask you, Jake? I see a lot of people saying, "Man, I'd love to see these guys in a bare knuckle fight, like a 1-on-1, sort of like the stuff that you were talking about with Nate." Any chance, perhaps, if Mike wins on 720, or even if he doesn't, that you do this in bare knuckle, or maybe PFL, like you were talking about, Nate? Is there any chance we get a 2-fight deal here?
I think me and Perry in MMA or bare knuckle is very interesting. Let's see what happens July 20th, and I'm down. I want to do an MMA fight, and I think Perry's actually a good opponent for MMA, and maybe bare knuckle. I haven't thought about it, but I'm down. That's the thing about me, is people don't realize I'm a crazy motherfucker. I love to brawl. I love this whole entire sport. I love to put it on the line, and I'm down to do some crazy shit like bare knuckle.
Mike?
No, I don't think he would survive in bare knuckle, honestly. Jake, I don't think you meant for bare knuckle, son. I think you're supposed to just be in boxing. Maybe in MMA, but bare knuckle, nah. I think that's too much for you, boy. Especially not Mike Perry, boy. Mike Perry will put you to sleep quick because it's bare knuckle is way different than having boxing gloves on. Nope, I don't think you could take bare knuckle fighting. Honestly,
Do you believe him? Do you believe he'd do bare knuckle against you?
Jake's been boxing a while now, and he's done all right. He's got some tricks. He beat, like I said, I named 2 good fighters that he beat. He wasn't able to put Nate Diaz away, Nate Diaz is very durable, but in a 10-round boxing match, I saw that match and he could have done a lot more, in my opinion. I just don't think he's had the challenge yet that I plan on bringing to him and making him open his eyes and realize, the long road that he has chosen to get on. It's much longer than he anticipated, and he's taken these shortcuts, but I've been on this road for freaking 32 years. This has always been what Platinum Mike Perry was going to do and be in life. And I could kind of say the same for Jake. It's always been written that he was going to be this boxer, but the road is much longer than he knows it is.
So
and I know
you're
that.
you're
and I
kind
can
of
see that.
You're kind of starting to yap again.
That's kind of what we're fucking here to do, Jake. We're here to yap and talk and tell people what you think you know and what you know are actually 2 different things.
It's a little long, and you've been talking about roads the whole time, and long roads and short roads and all types of roads, but I don't think this is a fucking GPS conversation, brother. Fuck.
Well, you do your road work, don't you? You do your road work, don't you? I saw you running this morning, fat ass.
I am pretty fat. I do like donuts, Michael. I like donuts.
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait for this. I won't keep you guys much longer, but I did want to ask Jake. There was some rumors, some talk of you and Logan as a replacement for Tyson. Was that real? Is this ever going to become a thing? I feel like we're inching closer to it becoming a thing. Where does that stand? You versus Logan in a brother versus brother fight.
Yeah, I think it could be interesting. I think Logan's down. I'm down. I think it could be fun. Netflix likes the idea. So we'll see what happens over the next 12 months.
Okay. Mike, you can ruin all.
That would be wild. If Jake and Logan got in the ring with each other. I don't know. Logan's alright at boxing. Like, he can box and shit because he's boxed before. And he's buff as shit. But Jake has more boxing experience. I don't know who the fuck would win if they went in the ring together. That would be wild. Ariel is the goofiest Jewish person, man, for real.
All of this. If you knock
You can tell just by looking at him that the dude is Jewish.
this guy out in the first round or second round there, I don't know if I'm being honest, I don't know if the Tyson fight happens. Maybe there's people who say they should wait, they should postpone it. You could ruin all these plans. You realize that, right?
I wouldn't call it ruining.
Well, you could spoil their plans.
I'm more like the hero that's gonna save the day.
Did you see
Dragon Ball style?
Jake, did you see his video with the sword and the crown?
Yeah, I responded. I said, "Don't bring a sword to a gunfight."
Excuse my language.
Oh.
I know my language but it was real. It wasn't planned until after we had that cursing video, and I was screaming because I was excited. I was about to train. And then at the end of training, I was like, we got to knock through something. So I set up those barriers. And I did something. That's the best promotion you've had from an opponent in a while, son. This is what I like to do. I like to fight.
Dude, I'm not going to lie. Okay. That was like a sick creation.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit was cringy as hell. That shit was cringy as hell what Mike just did and what he just said. That shit remind me of the fucking nerdy ass fucking grown ass kids who sit around and think that like to pretend and play knights and shit and pretend like they're fucking casting spells and saying, "Ooh, I'm gonna save the day," looking ass. That shit was cringy. Devin Haney sitting out for 2 years unless they make his record undefeated again. Of course he is, boy. I don't want to hear shit about Devin Haney. He's a nobody now at this point.
Creative, like you guys, you probably like thought in your mind, you were like, "Oh, I'm gonna run with a sword through the wall." that will post it. That was good, bro. That was sick.
Yeah, I thought that I was acting like you, like I would do something that Jake Paul would do, and I'm gonna send you back to Vine.
I hope Ryan Garcia is trolling. I don't want to see that fool retire from boxing. Man. That dude is good as hell. I hope Ryan Garcia just trolling about that retiring shit. For real. That boy be knowing what he's doing out there in the ring, and he knows what he's doing when it comes to promotion. So with that being said, he better be trolling.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Dude,
I'm gonna
hell
send you
yeah.
back to making Vine videos.
Oh yeah. No, that was good. That was honestly good. Like,
Last thing for you, Jake. I know a constant theme. It hasn't come up as of late, maybe because the stakes weren't as high, but some of your other fights against MMA fighters have had bets. Will there be a bet on the line for this one? Is there one that you want to propose to Mike?
yeah, look, download Better, first of all, the best fantasy sports app. Play Better picks today, 1,000 extra money. But I will be coming up with a bet. I'm going to propose it to him on fight weekend. You know, we always got something up the sleeve.
Anything you want to propose, Mike?
To be honest, I've already signed and I'm already on the plan. I'm working, I'm training hard. I got a family to provide for. I'm not here for the bets. I'm not here for the bullshit. I'm not here for the games. I'm here to punch Jake Paul in his face and make him quit. That's it. That's all I'm worried about. I'm training for it every single day. And when it's showtime, Platinum will be ready.
Well, I can't wait. I can't wait, gentlemen. Any final words, Jake, to your opponent, who I don't think we'll be seeing prior to fight week. Maybe you'll do another one or two of these, but I don't think you'll actually see him until fight week. July 20th is the fight, like you said. Tickets on sale now. Emily Arena, DAZN pay-per-view. You can get the pay-per-view now on DAZN.com. Anything you want to say to Mike in closing, Jake?
I love you, Mike.
Mike,
Thank you, Jake.
I
I will love you after.
I love you
beat
before.
you.
I love you before. I love you always.
Okay,
Unconditional
you're
love
not
for
gonna
you.
get a nice me. You're not gonna get a nice me. It's just how I am. I can't even help
So
it.
you're gonna. I mean, I think
I
it's pretty
can't help
fucked up
it.
if you're gonna put your nuts. If you're
No,
gonna put your
bro,
nuts in my
that
face,
is
but you don't
garbage.
love me. Fuck, bro. Imagine the
No.
hookups.
Alrighty, bro. I think that's gonna call it for this shit, boy. There's too much gay shit going on. No, man, you can't make this shit up at all, dog. For real. But no, it's gonna be a crazy ass fight for real. This gonna be a crazy ass fight, and I cannot wait for this fight to happen. Boy, you best believe I'm gonna be watching that shit. You better believe I'm gonna be watching that shit. I gotta rock with my boy Jake. Even though he's saying some gay shit, gotta rock with my boy Jake. Now, when it comes to him versus Mike Tyson, you already know I'm rocking with Mike, but for this fight, gotta rock with my boy Jake. So yeah, man, I didn't expect it to pop off the way it did when it first started. That shit was crazy. Mike Perry seemed like he got hit in the head a little too many times, and it seemed like his brain is a little bit dysfunctional when it comes to talking shit, coming up with insults to say, you know. But shit, that's what happens whenever you go out there doing all that bare knuckle fighting and shit. You're gonna get fucked up. But apparently he ain't been fucked up enough to not want to fight no more. So yeah, man. He doing what he do. He doing what he do, and you gotta respect it. Can't do anything less. That is a fact. So yeah, man, this is gonna be a crazy ass fight. I can't wait for this boxing match. July 20th, right? I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna watch the hell out of that. So yeah, man, with that being said, that was Mike Perry and Jake Paul. Alex Pereira vid. Oh shit, yeah, I forgot about that. Hold on, man. Hold on, man. Let me see here. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, so let's go here like this. Boom, and then we'll do it like this. Come here. Shut up. Okay, let's see here. Where is it? Is it The Untold Story of Alex Pereira? Is that what it's called? Let me know. Keep looking, see if there's any other video that it might be. Yeah, I think that might be the video. Let me scroll on back up here and start playing it. We'll see what we got. We know this is the video. But You said it froze. Is it still froze? Oh shit! This is why it's fucking froze. Fucking son of a fucking bitch. Fucking fuck me, bro. I know why it fucking froze. Fuck. Fucking son of a bitch, bro. Fuck. That's why it fucking froze. Now you can hear it.
Meu apelido é Poitin. Tô vindo aqui para falar pouco.
I didn't even have this shit all the way up on the fucking screen. That's why it wasn't. That's why you couldn't fucking hear it.
Para vocês, antes de chegar no UFC,
I'm gonna skip
até me
forward
tornar
back to where I
campeão.
was at.
Bom, eu
Then I'll give you the rundown.
tentar fazer um tipo de esporte para você se livrar, né, de um vício. Então, assim, não foi simplesmente entrar para o esporte e parar de beber. Eu fiquei mais 4 anos ali tentando parar de beber e estava muito difícil, mas chegou um certo momento, né, da minha vida que eu falei, eu tenho que parar, porque senão eu não sei o que vai acontecer comigo, o que vai ser de mim. E aí, depois de 4 anos, eu consegui ali me libertar, né, desse vício. As coisas começou a andar, começou a dar certo, mas não imaginava que eu iria me tornar um campeão. Eu não imaginava que eu poderia viver da luta, seria a minha profissão. Eu comecei a ter muitos resultados bons, onde eu comecei a disputar nos campeonatos amadores, participando de tudo, campeão paulista, fui campeão brasileiro, campeão pan-americano, sul-americano, campeão dos Jogos Abertos. Então, pô, eu repeti isso por 2 anos seguidos, né? Onde eu fiz a minha estreia. Depois de começar a lutar, foi quase 3 anos assim, de treino. Né? Eu acho que eu tinha 23 para 24 anos de idade. Pô, a minha estreia não foi muito boa, porque eu perdi. Mas dali eu tive uma lição. Eu aprendi muito com aquela luta, com aquela perca. Né? Pô, eu tava lutando com um cara que já tinha um nome, né, no meio do esporte. Na época, o cara tinha, sei lá, 40, 50 lutas. Tinha pouca experiência, cansei muito na luta ali, mas, pô, foi uma grande luta. Muitos desistem, né? A gente se fala, caramba, pô, será que dá certo? Será que vai dar certo? Mas eu falei, pô, esse cara é um cara experiente, pô, eu fiz um lutão com ele, e eu não posso parar por aqui. Isso me deu mais forças, e aí continuei. Pô, de lá pra cá eu tive algumas oportunidades onde eu aproveitei, vim ganhando de todo mundo aí no profissional também, tava repetindo o que eu estava fazendo no amador. Claro que nesse tempo aí, né, nas lutas profissionais, eu tive algumas derrotas aí, mas, pô, isso só me deu mais forças e, pô, para chegar onde eu cheguei. Bom, uma luta que ficou muito marcado, não só uma luta, né, mas uma história, né, que foram 3 lutas que eu fiz contra o Jason Williams. A primeira luta foi em 2012. Pô, foi muito difícil para mim, porque no amador eu estava ganhando de todo mundo. No profissional também, ganho de todo mundo, aonde eu tive essa visibilidade, né, de estar disputando, né, o cinturão do It Showtime, que era o maior evento de kickbox do mundo, e eu estava tendo aquela oportunidade, aonde eu perdi para ele. Era um cara que não tinha tanta experiência, né, isso me prejudicou bastante, mas agradeço, assim, a oportunidade que eu tive, né, de ter ali tentado, dado o meu melhor, mas não foi da forma que eu imaginava. Mas, pô, eu não desisti e eu tive a segunda chance de lutar com ele, já no Glory, foi em Dubai. Eu acho que eu fiz uma boa luta, foi uma luta ali meio que pau a pau, foi bem disputado ali, onde eu tomei um knockdown no primeiro round, depois no segundo round eu acho que eu desenrolei mais, no terceiro round ali eu dei um knockdown nele. Então, pô, tava uma luta meio que empatada, mas a vitória foi dele. Então, pô, tava um placar de 2-0 ali, fiquei assim, em um ponto eu fiquei, porra, assim, maluco, né, de caramba, porra, 2 vezes perdi pra esse cara e tal, mas eu não desisti e, pô, dei continuidade, vim evoluindo. Eu era novo, né, no meio da luta, né, de treino, e aí eu tive a terceira oportunidade, que foi na Holanda, no país dele, e onde eu, pô, já era um cara mais experiente, tinha lutado com várias pessoas aí de nome, consegui nocautear ele aí no primeiro round, onde eu acertei um chute no rosto dele, assim, na cabeça dele, né, e depois finalizei com uma joelhada, sabe? Isso foi uma história, para mim, uma história de superação, de motivação. Essa luta de Dubai, sinceramente, foi uma luta que não é que eu pensei em desistir, mas eu falei assim, falei para mim mesmo, eu falei, pô, caramba, será que isso vai dar certo? Porque, assim, no início eu não acreditava que eu podia viver da luta. Mas, nessa época já, eu falava, pô, eu vou me tornar campeão, pô, eu vou ter uma vida melhor, vou poder ajudar as pessoas, ajudar minha família. Mas, nessa luta aí de Dubai, eu me perguntava, será que eu consegui fazer isso? Mesmo na dúvida, não desisti e fiz essa terceira luta, ganhei. De lá para cá, eu comecei a acreditar mais em mim. Pela história difícil que eu tive, né? Veio uma grande força com toda essa história. Bom, e aí as coisas começou a melhorar para mim, fiz várias defesas no Glory, depois eu tive a oportunidade de estar disputando o cinturão do meio pesado, então fui campeão em 2 categorias, onde eu já tinha, né, essa vontade de lutar MMA já há um tempo atrás. Antes de tudo isso, eu tinha 3 lutas, né, de MMA, mas as coisas não foi muito legal, né? E as coisas no Glory começou a dar certo, então eu falei, vou focar mais aqui, onde eu consegui, né, conquistar o cinturão. Depois que eu conquistei o cinturão do Glory, eu foquei 100% aí no kickboxing. Mas eu tinha, sabe, essa vontade de lutar em MMA. E como eu estava com as pessoas certas, né, o meu empresário, nesse tempo já tinha o meu empresário, então, pô, eu já queria, e eu conversei com ele, expliquei para ele, ele falou, pô, tem todo o potencial, pô, a gente tem tudo aí para você tá lutando em MMA e no UFC. É o lugar onde todo mundo quer, né? Eu me mudei para Denver, depois eu conheci o Glover, através do meu empresário, uma luta que ele ia fazer com o Thiago Marreta, então eu vim aqui para tentar ajudar de alguma forma. Cheguei aqui, pô, eu fui ajudado, o Glover me ajudou muito. A gente focou no MMA e consegui fazer a minha primeira luta, né? Que foi no Madison Square Garden contra o Mihailidis. E, pô, foi uma luta que estava muito esperada, muito aguardada por todos. Como que seria essa transição do kickbox para o MMA? Todo mundo estava curioso, até eu mesmo estava curioso. Como que seria isso? Pô, foi uma coisa assim muito difícil. Mas eu fiz uma boa estreia, um belíssimo nocaute aí, pô, com a joelhada, e dali para cá todo mundo aí começou a me olhar mais e comecei a mostrar o meu trabalho, né, um trabalho sério, como eu sempre venho fazendo. Então tive várias oportunidades, várias não, né? Eu tive 3 oportunidades, né? Eu lutei com o Mihailidis, lutei com o Bruno Blindado, lutei com Shane Strickland, e aí eu tive a oportunidade de disputar o cinturão com o Israel Adesanya, que era o atual campeão. Que todo mundo ali, né? Para quem não sabia, né? Quando estava no Glory, que eu tinha lutado com o Israel Adesanya já 2 vezes, já tinha ganho dele 2 vezes, né? Mas quando eu cheguei ali e as pessoas viram aquele nocaute com o Mihailidis, pô, quem é esse cara? E as pessoas foram atrás, procuraram e todo mundo ficou empolgado com essa luta minha aí do Israel Adesanya. Então, depois dessas 3 lutas, eu fiz a minha luta com ele, e onde eu me tornei campeão dos médios. Cada luta as pessoas começaram a me enxergar mais e fiquei muito feliz com todo esse sucesso, né? Até o momento ali de me tornar campeão do peso médio. E onde eu tive depois a minha primeira defesa de título, né? E foi uma revanche com o Israel Adesanya, onde dessa vez eu perdi, mas eu sempre venho falando aqui desse desgaste, né, desse corte de peso, que, pô, sempre estava sendo muito difícil. Desde quando eu entrei no UFC, sempre foi difícil, mas cada vez ia piorando essa situação, e quando eu perdi, eu resolvi subir de categoria. A gente já tinha uma ideia, né, eu já falava de subir de peso. Eu e o Glover sempre conversou, né, a respeito disso, os meus empresários, a gente sempre falou sobre isso, né? Porque isso seria melhor para mim, porque esse peso médio estava acabando comigo. Então eu decidi fazer isso e me dei muito bem, né? Onde eu fiz a minha estreia com o Jan Blachowicz, vinha do nocaute, né? Eu estava lutando em altitude, era uma categoria diferente para mim. Então eu tive todas essas dificuldades, né? Mas superei tudo, saí dali vitorioso, onde depois eu já tive a oportunidade de estar disputando o cinturão com o Jiri Prochazka, né, que eu consegui ali, acho que ter um desempenho melhor. E, pô, fui campeão, pô, muito feliz com tudo isso que está acontecendo, né? Hoje tenho muitos fãs, né? Eu vejo o carinho da galera, eu vejo o reconhecimento, muitas pessoas, assim, que não acreditavam, talvez não davam, assim, muito crédito. Hoje, realmente, as pessoas, eu vejo que gostam de mim. Acho que tem pessoas que falam assim, não, eu nunca vou ser fã desse cara, sei lá, tal. E hoje eu acho que eu consegui mudar isso, né? Eu acho que o meu jeito, né? Muitas pessoas veem um cara sério ali, fala pouco, mas, eu entrego o que eles querem ver, entendeu? Luta boa, eu acho que estou fazendo isso bem feito, estou sendo reconhecido mundialmente e estou podendo mostrar, né, a galera, né, tudo que eu venho fazendo, né, venho realizando os meus sonhos, tenho uma condição melhor hoje, consigo ajudar a minha família, consigo ajudar as pessoas próximas, não só em questão financeira, né, mas eu digo assim, hoje vocês estão vendo aqui eu falando e vendo um pouquinho da minha história, de onde eu saí, o que eu fazia, como que eu fiz para chegar. Então, eu venho mostrar aqui para vocês que tudo é possível. Talvez você não quer ser campeão da luta, né? Mas você quer se tornar um campeão da vida, né? Hoje, se eu não tivesse bebendo sem ser campeão nas artes marciais, eu não consideraria um campeão. Então, muitas pessoas aí têm problemas, vícios, e eu acho que tudo que eu venho falando aqui, eu acho que vai ajudar muito todos vocês. Bom, se eu soubesse que tudo isso iria acontecer assim na minha vida e eu pudesse dar um conselho para mim, anos atrás, né, eu lá com 12 anos de idade, ali na borracharia, com certeza seria: não desiste, vai ser muito difícil sua vida, mas você tem um potencial enorme e você vai conquistar o mundo. Eu falaria isso para mim. Bom, uma mensagem para os jovens é não desistir dos seus sonhos. Foi o que eu fiz, eu não desisti, mas também você tem que correr atrás. Assim eu fiz, né? Corri atrás dos meus sonhos, de alcançar os meus objetivos, né? Trabalhei duro para isso, né? Passei por muitas coisas, muitos obstáculos, mas, pô, eu encarei todos e eu me dei muito bem. Então não desista dos seus sonhos, procura andar com pessoas boas e, pô, vai dar muito certo. Bom, pessoal... Bom, pessoal, e aqui é um pequeno resumo, um pouco aí da minha infância, antes do UFC, agora com essa ascensão no UFC, mas eu quero vir aqui e falar, assim, detalhadamente, né, da minha infância, antes do WGP, antes do Glory, antes de tudo, né, que está acontecendo, mas eu acho que o que eu vim aqui falar para vocês, né, e acho que isso já dá um grande incentivo para vocês, porque falei um pouco das dificuldades, tudo que aconteceu, e vocês estão vendo o que está acontecendo, planos que hoje eu tenho, eu posso fazer planos, né? Plano de carreira, o que eu posso fazer, aonde que eu vou chegar. Espero que vocês tenham gostado do vídeo, né? Eu acho que isso vai ajudar muitas pessoas, como eu falei, cada um tem um objetivo, né? Eu tenho o meu, vocês têm os seus, e eu acho que todos estamos no mesmo caminho, sempre procurando uma melhora. Você gosta disso, né? Você fica esperando errar, né? Bom, então é isso. Pessoal, não se esqueça de deixar um like no vídeo, não se esqueça de se inscrever no canal, para você estar sempre por dentro de tudo que está acontecendo e trazendo vídeos novos para vocês. Chama!
Shama. I love how he finishes it with Shama. No, man, it's crazy whenever you see like where he came from and hear like about his childhood and how bad he struggled and having to work as a kid from 7 to 8 years old. Man, that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. And this goes back to what I was saying before about how some people, they see others as rich and they see themselves as poor compared to those they see rich, but they never look down below them to see the other people who are legit living in poverty, who are literally poor. It's crazy, man. Alex came from a nothing ass environment to it. Now he's got everything, and he deserves to have everything, man. You heard it for yourself. I mean, you probably didn't understand a damn word he said, but he worked his ass off to get where he's at now. And look at him, bro. He's fucking champion, 2 different weight divisions. Fucking whooped Izzy's ass twice in fucking kickboxing, and then whooped him again in fucking UFC. Whooped Yuri. He's gonna whoop Yuri again. He whooped everybody, man. He whooped Jamal Hill, who's still crying. He got to where he got to because he didn't give up, like he said, man. He did what he was supposed to do. And that's what a lot of people don't understand, is that you got to do what you're supposed to do to get to where you want to be at. Too many people aren't willing to do that. That is 100% facts, man. Alex is going to whoop Yuri again. That's a fact. And you already know I'm going for my boy Yuri. Or, fuck. Alex is gonna whoop Yuri again, and you already know I'm going for your boy Alex. There, fuck. Oh yeah, man. But no, it's crazy. Some people sit there and think, oh man, well he just decided to go into this and that because he was bored. No, some people go into fighting sports because it's on damn near a last resort that they have to get out of the matrix, and that's what Alex did. He got out of the matrix through fighting. That's 100% facts. So yeah, man, with that being said, that is your boy Alex. That was your boys Jake Paul and Mike Perry. Very interesting to see how this Mike Perry and Jake Paul fight is going to go. Definitely hype for Alex Pereira versus Yuri Prochazka. Yeah, man, I can't wait for these fucking fights. We got a lot of good fights this year, which is crazy. Would have been even crazier if Conor was fighting, but it is what it is, man. Your boy Alex is fighting, so I'm happy with that as well. So that being said, man, make sure y'all share with your friends, your families, your mummies, your aunties, your grannies, and everybody else that y'all know. This went way fucking longer than I planned, but it's all right. I'm gonna go ahead and get this outro pulled up so we can get the fuck out of here.
Hey, it was a fun tour. Going out here and all this shit all over fucking USA, and I'm done with all this shit. I'm cool off all this fucking talking shit. I got a whole team to represent. I don't want to do none of this. I never did want to do any of it. Fuck this nigga and fuck his team, bro. I'm out. I gotta go. Square up with yourself, motherfucker.